we're back with episode 2 of the E39 M5. You have to forgive me. The sun is setting right now and we're getting pretty close to dusk, but episode 2, I want to go into a full breakdown of everything really wrong with this video. I did these videos with the first E39 M5. We actually filmed that video right here. Maybe I'll put in a picture if I still have one. But we have the 344,000 mile E39 M5, and I wanted to do a more of just what's wrong with the car, what needs to be addressed right away. The first video was a full breakdown in everything of the complete car. It also went over the issues, the pros, the cons, the purchase, the trip, basically everything about this video, but that was a much longer video. So now I just want to go through and real quickly go over everything that's wrong and needs to be addressed right now. This car from the exterior doesn't have many flaws, but jumping straight into the exterior, you can see where there are quite a few dings on the body. I believe that all of these could be taken out pretty easily. There's one right here. There's a massive one right here. Only worried about it is on that lip, so it might be a little bit harder. There is a couple little nicks up front. You can see there's like a paint chip right here, a bigger paint chip right here. The hood is surprisingly in very decent condition for what it is. Same thing with the front bumper. It's in pretty good condition. Looks like we have a minor crack right there that could probably be fixed. Surprisingly, this is OEM, still got headlight washers in the nozzles. The front lip is in pretty worse condition, I would say. This has definitely seen better days. All the clear coat is cracking. This car is pretty low. If you see, I doubt you can see that, but on the other side, it is very rough from all the scraping. Same thing with the front grills. These are in terrible condition with all the rock chips. Surprisingly, badge has been replaced, so that's pretty good. I got to remove this and get a tow hook cover. Other than that, the hood is in pretty good condition. Same thing with this passenger fender. A couple small little rock chips and things like that, but no dents on this one. These pillars, of course, got rock chips. Right here, you can see this is probably the biggest damage mark on here, which is a dent. You guys are getting the first looks as well as me. So rear bumper, perfect condition. Trunk lid spoiler, all in near perfect condition. I don't see any flaws. The badge could be replaced. These are pretty faded, but that's no big deal. Badge looks like it has some little fading and oxidizing around the edge. No big deal. Dining badge in great condition. Happily, because you can't really just go and order those. You have to get in contact with Dining themselves, which is kind of a pain. I do apologize for the noise. I'm filming on my phone, and it is pretty much rush hour traffic in Sunset, so I do apologize. I hope you can hear me. Hopefully it's not too annoying. Same thing with over here on these doors. There's really not that much going on. There's really no dings, really no scuffs. This rocker panel does have clear coat failure, which will definitely need to be addressed in the future, but not really a big concern right now. The trim all around, it looks to be in perfect condition. It has some fading right here, but these are super easy to clean up. You can either polish these or get some type of trim restorer. The BBS CHs have seen better days for sure. You can see it looks like this is all just leftover from the lip protector that these come with. It looks like it's residue as well as some minor scuffing, but it doesn't look terrible. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Should we leave these black or should I get these refinished in BBS silver? I think silver would look good, but I don't know if it would be too much silver. Let me know what you guys' thoughts are. They are finished in a matte finish, which is terrible and disgusting. So we will see what the future holds for these. For the Stop Tech Big Brake Kit, the brake feel isn't terrible, but I do believe it should be more responsive to having big brake kit. So if you guys recommend or have this, what do you recommend for a reservoir or replacement? Is there a size? Any brake lines need to be replaced? Let me know what I should be looking for, what I should go in depth, and maybe I should look at purchasing or redoing. That'll be very helpful. But brake kit is on. I love it. Happily it came with. Maybe we should repaint all the calipers. Let me know what you guys think. Coming to the rear, these wheels are in much better condition, but these are 19 by 10 and a 285, so fitment can't fit a finger in there. And you can see on the tire it has been rubbing. Unfortunately, it is on stock brakes, so we might need to upgrade that in the future to match the front. But all around, the exterior is in pretty fantastic condition for the year and the mileage. The roof is wrapped in black, so I have no idea what's under this. I kind of don't want to find out. Honestly, don't mind the look. I don't think it looks terrible. I kind of think it offsets the car a little bit. I don't mind it. But let me know what you guys' opinions are, and we'll take it from there. Once again, I really do apologize for the quality of this video. I am battling this sunset hard right now. But for the door panels, this car is full leather. You can see with the flash, they do have some markings and some scuffing, but the actual leather is in near perfect condition. They could use a good cleaning. The trim definitely has seen better days. It does have its scratches, but it's not the worst compared to what I've seen in many cars. The full leather on the dash absolutely looks good. Same thing with the under tray and all the lower parts of the dash. This is in fantastic condition, especially for this mileage. I had a car with way less miles and it was absolutely destroyed. For the seats, there are some cracking and some marks on the seat, but you can't really avoid that. Many cars have this, and for this mileage, these seats, again, are in fantastic condition. The only mark is right here, so I definitely want to be looking into repairing that. I know they have multiple kits, not really a big deal. I'm not too worried about it. I know it can be fixed. Coming over here, oh, that cluster, all those pixels are completely out. You cannot even tell the mileage. You can't read the check control. 100% needs to be replaced. That is on my top to-do priority list. Same thing with the center console. That has seen way better days, but luckily it is a very replaceable piece. Coming more on the inside, climate control is completely destroyed, but I have another one in the garage sitting on the shelf ready to go. I just wanted to make this video first. Navigation completely works, no pixels out, everything functions. Speakers sound good, but it's missing the sub box, so the speakers don't sound good. So that'll be easy enough to source, and possibly doing an M Audio retrofit. So if you have M Audio speakers, holla at your boy, I need those. Dash is in almost perfect condition. Door panel, fantastic condition. Floor mats are dirty and disgusting. I ordered OEM ones off, I believe, FCP or Turner. For my last car, I don't know if they're still available, but I will have to check out. Cup holder, of course, is broken. I just wedged it in there so it would stay, and of course now it's not going to stay. The Titan line trim, of course, the center plate needs to be replaced. Yes, I am aware that you can unscrew these and take these off and swap them, but this trim is still kind of on the brink of being destroyed versus good condition. This can be replaced and sourced, but I don't really think people separate these, so I'm probably gonna have to buy a full faceplate. Shifter is OEM and illuminated, but it wiggles, it's annoying, and when you shift, it feels like it's about to fall apart. So I will be converting to ZHP. I think it's a much better feel, a much better look. This shifter is way too notchy. Let's find out together right now what's underneath this and figure out what is going on. And it doesn't have any markings, so I believe it's just a typical E60 short shifter, but this is way too notchy, so I don't know what bushings or what kit they did exactly. We're gonna go into another depth, probably the next video, and start fixing things versus addressing maybe some of the other problems. This just occurred to me right now that this is actually completely lifting up from the faceplate, so it makes my job even easier that this thing is already halfway off. But hopefully it's just coming off and not breaking. Same thing for the rear seats, near perfect condition. The door panels are probably the best conditioned door panels I've ever seen. This headliner, almost completely perfect. I can't say perfect because I know you guys are probably gonna find something, but to me, I don't see a single issue, so I would say this thing is absolutely perfect. Has a little bit of peeling marking right there. I have no idea if that'll come off, but same thing, near perfect condition. Still has all these things in the car. Not bad, I'll take it. Other than that, it's about it for the interior. Again, pixels completely out. 344,000 miles, 200 and who knows what. So it's going up and counting, and still a functioning car. Coming under the hood, the immediate problem that I've already addressed was replacing the struts. These things were out and the hood was falling, would not stay up, came down, almost hit me in the head once, but we're good now. Engine bay is extremely dirty, but as you can see, all the dine-in goodies, the carbon fiber looking amazing. Of course, the oil cap is leaking quite a bit. That will 100% need to be replaced. I hope that is just the oil cap again and not valve cover, but I'm assuming it just is because these things leak tremendously, and of course this one is. It doesn't look like anything else is seeping over here, so I'm just gonna go with that is the oil cap, which is the most common problem on these, so it's really not that much of a concern. As you can see, most of this looks pretty shiny. It looks pretty silver, pretty new, and that's because according to the previous owner, it is. I don't know how the facts are looking on that one. Power steering, of course, is leaking, but I think it just might be the reservoir. But these kits are pretty cheap and very easy to do, so that will definitely be replaced. This needs to be replaced. I don't think they sell these, so I most likely will have to buy a full plenum cover, but the 2000 comes with metal ones, so I will get a new lid and possibly see if they have a full kit available. These Megan coilovers are absolutely terrible. I don't like these. They ride like shit. That will 100% be replaced. I'm probably gonna go through suspension as a whole. Of course, I need a cap for this, and I need the back plate of the cabin air filters and the cowl. Underside of the hood, no complaints, no real problems. Usually under here, when these cars are repainted, they never get this right, and they never do a good job. So this is usually your telltale sign that the car's been repainted, and this looks fine. Rock chips, which looks painted over, so it's OEM. Most likely had a little bit of a problem. Just noticed that now. Looks like I can't even tell you what happened there, but at least this one isn't in terrible condition. My previous car had, as soon as you pop this up, this shit was red, so not a big fan of that. At least it is silver, and it looks like they just repainted the car or repaired it in some way, which I don't really care. The car has this many miles, it's gonna have some type of work. It looks as good as it does right now. I'm not complaining. There's not many mechanical issues with this car, but that also means there is mechanical issues with this car. I only am fighting a weird stumbling issue, but I have not even looked at it. I haven't started looking at it. When you start the car and you let the RPMs die down, it has a weird stumble spot that goes away, and that's it. So I'm going for something small, something stupid. It's definitely gonna be something to chase and something to look after, but I don't think it'll be that big of an issue. Other than that, the clutch pedal needs to be bled, brakes need to be looked at, and the exhaust, it sounds terrible on this car. I think we have exhaust leaks, and something is rattling and hitting on one of the shields or the frame. So we need brakes, clutch looked at, exhaust, sort of misfire. 4 issues, really not that bad, but we will start diving into this and getting all these issues sorted in the next videos. I just wanted to make the purchase and the complete overview. I wanted to make this video, which is going in segment with all the other videos I've done. I know the first video kind of went into this, kind of overwent basically the entire car, but I did this with all the other cars. I wanted to keep the trend going and creating the same type of series with each of the cars I buy. Getting this full overview and the full problems out the way, I can start diving in one by one, creating these episodes for you and start attacking the problems as they come and as they already are. And now to finally show you what I'm talking about and show you this issue, let's give the car a start and see how she sounds. It's gonna sound real healthy, right? See all those dead pixels? Nope. It doesn't do the stalling issue. I believe it only does it when it's cooler out and when it's cold, but you can definitely hear there is an exhaust leak. It definitely started up a little funky. It holds temp. It sounds like it's slightly misfiring, maybe the tiniest bit. Let's go check it out with the exhaust. You can definitely hear it over here. You can hear it kind of jumping around. Another issue I forgot to mention, these exhaust tips have all seen better days. I'm hoping these all can be fixed and re-rounded because these are very expensive and I don't want to replace these. So going under the car, you can see they are the Dynon mufflers, but the tips have seen way better days. I don't know if you could hear the slight misfire going through, but the exhaust is definitely a little stumbly and probably something's a little wrong. But let's give it a quick little rev. It does not sound terrible, but there is definitely an exhaust leak. Sounds like it is leaking very badly, and that will definitely be addressed in one of the next videos. Again, I really do apologize for the quality of this video. I wanted this video to be on par with the previous video, but unfortunately I am battling the sunset pretty heavily. Traffic is very bad right now. I appreciate all the love and all the support from the first video. That video has done amazing. One of my best videos, actually the best video I've ever had. So I just wanted to thank you guys and appreciate every single one of you for liking, comment, and subscribing. I do want to make a couple more of these format videos to go over this car. I believe this car should be documented with this mileage. I know there is some higher mileage cars out there, but these are extremely rare to see with this high of mileage. So I do want to document this video and make some more of these. If you guys don't mind, let me know below, or if these are annoying, just tell me to stop, and that is what it is. Only light on the dash is the brake light, so we'll give you a quick little drive video as I get out of here. The sun set completely, and luckily in our parking spot, no leaks, which I'm so happy to have another M5 that does not leak. I got lucky with the black one. That car had 0 leaks. The first silver one I had 0 leaks, and then the second one I had leaked so much oil that the car would get lifter's tick if it sat for too long and you didn't top up the oil right away. So happy to be in another car that does not leak. The car drives extremely well, except for the little vibration, which I believe is the exhaust. I don't think the mounting points are that good, or something is undone or possibly bent. Maybe that's where the exhaust leak is coming from. But the coilovers are super stiff, and something rattles when the car gets hot. It doesn't do it when it's cold, so that's why I'm definitely going towards exhaust. As the metal expands, I'm pretty sure it is touching something. It doesn't sound that bad driving, but I believe this car should sound way better for the Dynan exhaust. I'm gonna modify the exhaust either way, so it will get fixed at some point. I just don't know how soon. I was extremely happy to jump into the black car as we did with that parts list. If you haven't seen that video, go check that out. That was a lot of parts spread out ready for that video. You can hear it scraping a little bit. It does need to be raised a tiny bit, which I will do in the future, and also the tires need to be swapped. I'm not gonna go so aggressive with 285s. I will probably stick with the standard 275s. And definitely let me know if you guys want this to do, if you want me to do silver wheels, or if you want me to stay with the BBS CHs. I wouldn't mind getting these done in BBS silver, or possibly switching to Apex Arc 8s or Apex EC7s. Again, let me know your opinion in the comments. I definitely want to stay in tune with you guys and let you guys kind of help me build this car. I know these cars very well. I know the parts very well, but I would love to hear you guys' opinion and get your guys' input, as well as also take your opinions in consideration into building this car. But this car actually drives very well. It pulls very good. The power's all there. It's extremely well done, and this paperwork has been done at BMW since, I believe, up to 310,000 miles-ish. This car has been maintained at the dealer the entire time. Just these past couple miles, apparently it hasn't been. This car drives pretty good for what it is. We're gonna address those few issues we mentioned in this video, and that will be what you come up and see next. So I appreciate you guys for staying tuned, supporting. If you made it this far in the video, drop a comment below. I want to get my watch hours up. I want to start getting these videos more in depth and more in tune. I like these longer episodes, and let me know if you guys do too. But other than that, I really appreciate every single one of you. And like, comment, subscribe. Let me know you guys' thoughts, and I'll come back to you soon, and we'll start going into this car and start doing the actual episodes. I appreciate it, guys. Later.